still be heard. I believe that someone in
I don't know what we're listening to this song. Is it Elvis? It's quite nice. Bet that bloody Radio 1 stuff. Even Radio 2's gonna be off the. Or am I just getting old? Radio 2's turning into Radio 1 for me. Turn that off, you get done for copyright, won't I? Get done for everything nowadays. Bloody hell, I've just. Well, I never saw it, but someone told me a lot's been done for having his grandchild or whoever in cab. By health and safety, £3.5 grand. Well, my argument is, aren't they better off? Didn't see our little Daisy, who's Nick's looking after now, looking for Grandad in the yard. Isn't she better in the tractor? You know, a bit of common sense, innit? Accidents happen, but ban them from cars and all, because there's a lot of kids killed in cars. I would say they're safer in a tractor than in a bloody car, as long as the operator knows what they're doing. I don't know, the world's gone mad, you get pissed off, don't you? What about education this morning on news? That the COVID's caused all sorts of trouble, you know, to people that the kids aren't potty trained. Isn't that parents doing, like, you know, surely they should be better, because they'd have more time with the parents. I don't know. Wrong world, isn't it? While we're stacking bales, we just like to give a good angle. Health and safety's first. Get the common sense, isn't it? If you have them straight up, hair's likely to move and fall over. If you have a bit of an angle, it leans into each other. There's a solid backing shed, and it's leaning against that. Beautiful hair though. Bit of a rant there, isn't it? I think some of you viewers like a rant. Probably some of you, it pisses you off. Just my simple view. Bale of barley straw led for 2024. A few oats to gather up, and then yeah, we're sort of starting to see the end of the tunnel. So right, go put these in the barn and have a quick look at cattle which are over here. Want to see how my Hereford Herefords are faring. But there's a shortage of grass in our pastures now. It hasn't. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of rain lately, and there's just a few. Well, it's droughting off a little bit, so we'll probably have to start bringing them a bit of silage. Got four real little tidy heifers here from the Hereford herd. She's a lot younger than rest. She was sort of, I don't know what happened really, where other ones were born sort of Christmas time. She was bloody June, so she's way behind, but really stand nice. But they aren't registered as pedigree. But if anybody was talking sensible money to start their own herd, I would sell these three. Well, I'd sell four. But she's just a little bit younger. But where to value them, I don't know. Where would you say? But they just stand nice. It's just a shame if not, failing that, they're just off into meat trade. We thought about boxed beef, but I don't know whether I can be bothered with all that malarkey. We would make more for our product, but there's a lot of work involved, isn't there? But yeah, but she's got a little bit of growing to do if she's off her beef. I mean, she wants another, yeah, they've got another 4 months growing really to be beef. But I mean, if someone wanted to bid me for breeding, yeah, give us a bid. But yeah, they're doing real well. But yeah, they're into a lot to eat now. The grass is really eating off. We could do with some rain to sort of bulk it up a bit to keep them going another month. Like my uncle's bringing him a rash and a barley, well, for 2 reasons really, just to top them up, and another, it gets them into pen so we can shut gates and deal with them like they wormed them other day. You know, and Peter's got them so he can bring bags of grub, open gates, they're all in, shut gates, and they were running them through and worming them. So right, homeward bound. Tip this, and I think it's it for Sunday. In fact, by the time I get back, I reckon it might be raining, so believe it or not, we're bringing some cattle in, but we've got a plan. We're bringing the Hereford, we're weaning the Hereford calves for 2 reasons. There's not a lot of grub down there, and we don't want, some of them are getting quite big, and we don't want dad doing daughters, if you know what I mean. This is that Westerworld silage. Christ, it's beautiful. It really is. Oh, it's sweet. We're having it tested as well for protein, and they reckon with the slurry we're giving it, we can get sort of 16-17% protein out of our grass. So Tom from Mold, he's coming to test it, like. Got some very noisy calves. We've weaned them today, and well, they're missing mums. But there was like bull was starting to take an interest in, such as this girl here, one of the older ones. So I mean, we didn't want that happening, but yeah, they look well in here really. The plan is they're staying in here for about 2 weeks. We'll put a wire up so they get used to electric fence, and then outside they go to overwinter them outside to get a bit of growth on them, and just feed them cheaply on some either hay or silage and some fodder bait. But yeah, they'll look well. Maybe we should have left her on her mother, but she'll be fine. Number 22 here. It's only a little than that in it. And there's that one over there, and all a bit littler than the rest, but yeah, they'll be fine. Being a bit vocal of the ladies. They're missing their calves a bit. This is the one this is the one what escaped. That got by Ollie, so we've got a lad coming to trim some feet. There's half a dozen what just need their feet looking at, so when we do that, we'll let cattle box on and he can go down with his brothers and sisters. This is the one what we bought 3 with their calves at foot. They're just a bit young yet. They just want another 6 weeks on their mums before we wean them. Hey, where you are? That's another one over there, just a bit smaller than the rest. But yeah, it just gives them a bit more food to go around in the grass, but there's very, very little. You know, it's sort of burnt off. We're ready for a good inch of rain, really. Anyway, you can hear the calves over there, so they may be hearing each other and communicating. Calves are at farm over there. Cows are here. Yeah, an inch of rain won't go adrift because I've just been over some land what we were hoping to green up and have a good chit, and yeah, there's a few bits and pieces of grass weeds and one thing and another coming, but not as much as I would like. And the seed count will be massive after what you know came in the cash crop. Second batch of pigs with our new company, and bloody hell, they're inquisitive lot. They'd eat you alive, I think, if you fainted in them. So yeah, as soon as you stop, they're just nipping at you. So what they're going to be like when they're near on bacon weight, I don't know. But yeah, very inquisitive, aren't you? This one here, we're pouring sick pen. It had a coughing fit the other day. Anyway, we jabbed it with some stuff, and it's come round. But yeah, it was as though its lungs. It's a fine pit, probably one of the best pigs in the yard. And yeah, it was like a whooping cough it did. But anyway, he's recovered, or she's recovered. My new rat trap works. I came out the other night at 1 o'clock in the morning because I just sensed that there was something wrong outside, as in water pressure was real low in house, and I just thought there was a flood going on. Anyway, there was now. So why water pressure was lower. But yeah, I came out, and this yard here, there was half a dozen rats came out, and I thought, I'll make myself another trap to try and catch a few. Anyway, this is kill number 1. So yeah, that didn't feel a thing, I don't think. Yeah, what it consists of, all it consists of is a piece of water pipe, heap of food in the middle, set your trap, carefully put it in there, then put that there. To sort of stop anything going in what you don't want in, like your farm cats and stuff like that. And trap is fastened to the floor, so it can't. If you wing one, it can't run off with your trap. And yeah, just set it. Now when you flick the safety thing off, you'll have to be a bit more careful. You can put that there, put it on it, and see if we can get another tomorrow night. Yeah, this batch of pigs have been here over a week now, and we've had no issues whatsoever. They seem a really healthy lot. There was some straw. That'll tomorrow morning's job. Like I say, look, they're inquisitive. They'd eat you alive.